We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the St. Louis Cardinals. Harper and Goldie set to slug it out next on MLB Network.
Number 19.
Charlie Blackmon swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching two teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball hopefully in this game.
Digging in, Chris Taylor. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Dyson back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. VR is there, and he'll make the catch to Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for St. Louis, right fielder, Gerard Dyson.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Hard on the ground toward short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Digging in, Gene Segura. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over .340 here entering play. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. And the runner back safely. Nobody out, runner on first. Runner's on the move for second. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Runner going a second time. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Here's Matt Carpenter. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Dyson off for second. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first. So striding forward now, Mike Zunino. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Mike Zunino.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Into the box now, Bryce Harper. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And he just misses with a curveball. Ball 2 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And this one will be out of play off to the left.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Left field and deep. Grichuk racing back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Javier Baez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Swing and a little tapper. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. This is line to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead. Now to the plate, Felix Hernandez, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thick.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now batting, Rendell Grichuk. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Todd Frazier now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Popped up, Baez is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gamble is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Charlie Blackmon.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Frazier onto the grass. 1 out. Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Healy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now, I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Third baseman.
He's set and the pitch. Trevor Story will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard on the ground to third. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is... Stepping in, Jose Quintana. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Heading out toward shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 1 away. Striding in once again, Gerard Dyson. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Now in the box, Gene Segura. He popped out in his first trip. Runner goes for second. Squared that one up just a little late. And Hernandez will go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runners on first with 1 down. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Digging in now, Matt Carpenter. A base hit in his first trip. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Here comes the first pitch. Runners off for second. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He'll try it again from first. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Story is there and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Bryce Harper. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Settling in now, Javier Baez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Line towards center field. There to take it is BR, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. This is skied into short left center. Grichuk over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The pitcher number 34.
At the plate, Felix Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Dyson moving to his left, and that retires the side. Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, number 44.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Gamble patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Here's Randall Grichuk. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Left side. Story scoops it up. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gamble waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Charlie Blackmon. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Healy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. High in the air out to center field. Villar has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. The relay throw, and he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Now batting.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
2 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. On the ground up the middle, Segura has it. 1 there. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Center fielder.
Line drive to center field. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Catcher.
And Hernandez will go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Comes set, and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Taylor's got it. No problem here. 1 away. At the plate, Jose Quintana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Harper coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Standing in, Gerard Dyson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. In to score, the runner from third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Gene Segura standing in. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Harper has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Here now is Mike Zunino. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Catcher, Mike Zunino.
Hard hit ball to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grichuk on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
9, shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Ready for another chance. Matt Carpenter, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman.
Back up the middle. There's Baez. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Rendell Grichuk. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A dive, but he's back. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gamble on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Todd Frazier now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. The pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Pitcher number 34.
Striding in once again, Felix Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2-0. Nope. 3-0.
He's really been throwing the ball well. Then he comes up against the pitcher. He gets a 3-ball count on him. Maybe he lost a little bit of focus, but I'll tell you what, he's having a nice game.
On to first, and they get the double play. Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon. Last time through was a base hit. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. On his way to second is Blackmon. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay, and he is into third with a 2-out triple. Digging in once again.
Number
Chris
6.
Taylor.
Second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 3-1. Throw over to the bag. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Center fielder.
Hard on the ground toward short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Blake Swihart. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Seth Smith.
Hitting for the Cardinals, number 12, Seth Smith.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Gerard Dyson. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Gerard Dyson.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. The 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
From the stretch. Liner towards second, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Juan Nicasio will come on in.
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective. when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Catcher, Mike Zunino.
Mike Zunino started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Right fielder.
Stepping up now, Bryce Harper. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
3-0 now. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Short stop, Javier Baez.
Jet Jerko will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamble. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Gene Segura standing in. He'll see what he can do leading off the home. Made.
The shortstop, Gene
Into the windup and the pitch. This is line to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. And they got him. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Story ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And a ball 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Up top, it's 2-0. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple. Ready now, Rendell Grichuk. He flew out in his last at-bat. Nick Vincent enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 50, Nick Vincent.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's inside. 2-0. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Nick Vincent. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Adrian Zarate will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit leading things off here. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Frazier's got to get rid of it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. In there, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need. Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up the throw. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jonathan Villar goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a swing and a miss on a good pitch, and now the Redbirds are down to their final strike. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game, and the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Hey, he was one of the few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.